Hey, what's up, everybody? How is it going? Long time no see on this channel. Let me turn the music so it's not as dramatic. Give me a sec. I was trying to figure out my lighting for the last 15 minutes. What's up, chat? I see some familiar faces. Hope you're doing well. I will not be talking about work on this stream, but Ash is doing good. Got the update that the surgery went well, so if you're here from that, they are doing good. What's up, everybody? This is gonna be a kind of short one. Just trying to keep this channel hot. It's been a minute, but I was doing this the last like 3 days, sorting all of my old Magic cards back from when it was affordable, and I'm going to monetize it. I'm kidding. How y'all doing? Okay. Let me get the last couple pieces of setup here, and then I'll be ready to go. You're going to see some really, really terrible cards. Because I sound really quiet. Let me boost it. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. What about now? Is it better now? Okay, cool. Cool. Thanks, Cosmic Rose. Good heads up. Okay, let me go grab the box. All right. Truly, I'm just going to yap for a while. So thank you for being here if you're here. But there is no plan other than we are sorting the Magic cards that I have, and we're on the white cats. That's what we're sorting right now. So I'll show you the white cats I've got, and then we're just going to start going group by group. I'm going to end on the the rares I've got. Sorry if my voice is a little bit weird. Everyone's getting sick. All right, chat. Here's the white cat collection so far. Let me get the camera figured out. It's the Kylie lip kit. Pull focus, pull focus, pull focus. Jesus Christ. Professional streamer here. Hello? Hello? I also put my camera upside down, so it's a little bit tricky. Okay. Here we go. Show off the white cats we've got. This will be a horrible stream, I guarantee. Why is this not focusing? Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I found the spot. How you doing, chat? What's going on with y'all? I have been working and watching NBA basketball and sorting Magic cards. That's all I've been doing for the last 3 weeks. Okay. Let's go through the other ones. So the the sorting method has gotten a little bit complicated for me here, guys. I've been sorting by type. Okay, I talked about this on the other stream briefly, so let me kind of break it down. Let me break it down here, guys. Drex said you paid $100 of tickets and tolls. That's horrible. Don't tell anybody. You can't tell anybody. It's just between us. I'm writing dirty right now. My registration has fully expired since I moved from Texas, and it costs so much money to register your car in North Carolina. It's like $400. I'm not doing it. Oh, these are already sorted. Okay. I'll show you what the rest of the white cats are. Drexa, you been speeding? What are you doing? You riding? You riding dirty, Drexa? None of these cards are good. They're just fun. Ooh, I could show you guys some of my decks if you'd like to. This will be truly just me, what I would be doing in my house. Hold on. We're going to the Griffins. It's time for the Peter cards. Jackson, what are you doing? Where are you parking? What are you talking about? How are you just getting random tickets? That's horrible. Okay. So the method here, I've been sorting by... Okay. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting ADHD. Usually I have someone else to bounce off of, and now I don't. Here's the sorting method. You sort by type. You sort by color. Then you sort by type. Then you sort by rarity. Then you sort by age. Then you sort by mana value. That's where we've gotten so far. That's where we've gotten so far. That will be the plan. You're in Boston. I get tickets for parking in different zones. Dude, city parking is crazy. I paid like $15 to park in a garage for 30 minutes getting lunch like 2 weeks ago. Just Googled it. And the reason you sounded quiet to me and not others is because YouTube automatically increases and messes with the audio. Cosmic, I have something to say that I realized recently, and I will get into the sorting a little bit sooner, but I'm a chat as well. I've noticed this as well because I listen to ASMR on YouTube sometimes, and you have to go into the settings and change it so it does the binaural, or it won't do it for you. I wonder if that's the same thing you got going on. Pokemon cards, I only collect Beedrills. I will show you my Beedrill collection if you'd like. That's the only cards I collect from Pokemon. Okay, let's get into it here. So we're going rarity first. I messed up when I was talking earlier. It's age and then rarity. That's the way I'm going. So we got old border here, new border. And I'm taking all of the dupes out too, because I'm selling all the dupes, which they're not worth anything. They're worth pennies on the dollar, but I need the pennies on the dollar these days, guys. It's getting expensive to live. Okay. Here we go. So we have the Griffins. And now we're going to sort by mana value. I will forget how to do this like 5 or 6 times during the stream. These are trash. A penny's a penny. The problem is I need to figure out where to sell them. Like, I could go into a store. I've been thinking about doing like Friday Night Magic, but usually I stream on Fridays, so that'd be a little bit tricky. There's also like a whole bunch of online things, so I might look into that. Garbage, trash, garbage. There's the old Griffins. Into the box. Do you play online? Or you sell online, Drex? Is that what you're saying? Okay. New border Griffins. Caramel. Reminds me that I need to find a way to sell the shells I paint. You should do an Etsy, maybe, Caramel. Maybe an Etsy'd work out for you. I don't really know how to promote an Etsy. It feels like there's just mostly AI bullshit on Etsy, but I've gotten some cool jewelry from there a couple of times. Look, guys. Look at the cool art. That one's a duck. Those are the same card. Does anybody play Magic anymore that's here? I was talking about this on the other stream a couple weeks ago. I've gotten priced out of this. The only reason I play at all anymore, as I have cards from back. I used to live with a guy that was really into it, and he gave me all his bulk. And that's kind of where all my stuff's from, but I can't really do it anymore. Because, like, a new booster box of this stuff, it's like $200. I'm not going to spend $200. That's like, that's food for like 2 weeks. All right, chat. It's time for the furries to eat. It's the Fox cards. Hello? 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 Maybe I'll pull the focus down with it. Perfect. The science is there. It's exact and it's there. Okay. Okay. Old border, new border. So, new borders. Old borders. New. And here's where the new wrinkle comes in. Here's the new wrinkle. If they're different typing, if they're not just foxes, those go after. So the fox clerics, hello. You're going over there. Y'all just some normal foxes. I only got 2 normal foxes. End of the box. Surely this is the boringest thing I could stream, but it is what I'm doing right now because I didn't have any other plans, and I promised somebody I would stream on Monday. And I'd given up too many times on streaming on my personal, so we're ripping it. But there will be other things eventually on here. Thinking about doing like a Steam roulette because I've gotten so many, bro. I've gotten so many garbage demos from work that I might just play through all of these demos. Again, don't snitch on me because those codes they maybe were supposed to go to Tom Game Theory, but I don't think he needed them. That one's kind of cool. I like the old, like, Japanese sets. Those are cool. Thank you, Drexa. I'm probably saying, am I saying your name right? Drexa? I am. Happy Pride, everybody. Ain't it a great year to be gay? Ain't it a great year to be gay, guys? Okay. It's elephant time. Or just Drex. You got it, Drex. Thank you for being here. Okay. These are kind of fun. I always like the elephants in Magic. This camera is struggling. There we go. I love being gay. Yeah, me too. This guy, oh, he's wearing a helmet. I thought he was kind of melted, but he's wearing a helmet. Carmel, there's a letter for that. I think it's Q. Or is that queer? I don't know. They keep adding letters to this thing. It's getting too long. Watch me cancel myself the first time I go live. Okay, cool. I think they call these the humanoid ones. I think they call loxodons. I think in Magic. I don't know the lore. I don't know the lore of this stuff. I just like doing math in a more complicated fashion. Okay, here's a fun quirk here too. So I'm keeping every alt art, and you'll notice you'll say fish. Those are the same. Locks a what? Locks a dawn. Oh, I don't know how to help you there. Uh, I think locks and then the letter A and then DON. Maybe that'll do it. And you'll say, Fish, these are the same card. And you would be wrong. And okay, chat, what's different about them? God, I'm horrible at finding the center of camera. Fuck, and I'm also wrong. They're the same card. I'm just fully wrong. Usually, there's a thing called the list, and it marks this little thing in the corner here. But these are both from the list, so I'll show it a different example later. Just me gaslighting. My bad. I'll be right back. They're on a different part of my desk, very far away. I haven't really made this efficient for myself yet. Okay, guys. New creature. It's sliver time. Look at these little bugs. Look at these little bugs. I need a... Man. That's the spot. No. That's the spot. Right there. Slivers. I'll go through them and I'll sort them. Because these are kind of cool looking. They're kind of buggy. They look like some kind of spider thing. I'm horrible at finding the center of cam. There we go. Oh, we got a wiki fact. We got a wiki. According to the game lore, Loxodons are a race of elephant humanoids. They are known as formidable warriors. Okay. Yeah, they're on some they're kind of on Republican timing a little bit. They feel like they're maybe religious, perhaps. Big tapeworms. They do look like Ridley. That's true. There's a lot of these same ones. And pull out all the dupes. Lymph sliver. That sounds like a disease. Okay. I may speed up or slow down. Okay, those are all. I've had these cards for so long. They've just been rotting in a cabinet. Time to get back to work. Time to make me some money. Me from 7 years ago. Do you guys remember that really brief time? Early COVID. When we got how much did Donald Trump pay us all to stay in our houses? Do you guys remember that? I was spending that money on Magic cards because my rent was like $600 at the time. When I was living at a... We don't have to say where I was living. You guys have heard about that before. You blocked it out of your memory, Carmel. That's probably for the best. That's probably for the best. Dwarfs. Who's texting me at a time like this? He has a gold statue now. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Is that the one all the preachers were praying over? Yeah, Donald Trump bought my Magic the Gathering collection with his bribe for me to stay in my house. Oh, I am struggling like a motherfucker to find the center of this camera. You know what? I'm going to show you after I sort it. That's going to be a better way to go here. Uh, bro, everyone's getting sick at work. It's not good. Trying to avoid it. I picked the task I need to focus on to stream. That was a great idea, Fish. The amount of hours. What's up, Dash Jonah? Thanks for being here. The amount of hours I've spent into sorting this collection over the last 3 weeks is ludicrous. I I spent probably 20 hours last weekend, and I'm just chipping away at it. I don't even have that many cards. It's just hard to get through all of them. Okay, let me figure this out for a sec. And put the Warriors with the Warriors. Chat, what is an artificer? What is that? Artificer? Looks like he makes things, maybe. Yeah, Carmel, you could be the stream Googler. Thank you, Carmel. Very cool. Magic engineer. Okay. Let's see if that makes sense with what the art is for these. Yeah. They're making little robot bugs and stuff. Sure. There we go. Okay. Carmel, are you you're pulling from Reddit? Okay. I mean, it is the most reliable source. It is a artificers use magic. They are arcane casters, like wizards or sorcerers. Oh, this is some D&D stuff. I should know that. I play D&D. They don't have that in Baldur's Gate. And listen, I know what you're gonna say. Baldur's Gate is not representative of D&D, but you can't tell me that, because I've done I've done way too much D&D stuff to be told that. Okay. The soldiers go together. I would do a D&D stream. I'd have to find people to play. I might play Baldur's Gate if people want that. Dwarves. Dwarves. I don't like dwarves in fiction. Can I be hateful for a sec? Not into it. I'm sure they're great. Carmel, I have a theory. You like Marvel dwarves? Like what's his name? The one from Thor? Like that one? Marvel dwarves. I don't know. Okay, guys. Here are the hippogriffs. Smurfs. Smurfs should count. I was talking to somebody from work a couple of days ago. This is a nightmare squirrel. That is in the wrong part of the deck. I'll get to the squirrels in a minute, guys. We're in the hippogriffs section. I was talking to somebody at work a couple days ago, and we were talking about how you can tell a lot about a person from their D&D class that they pick, and also who they main in fighting games, specifically Smash Brothers. And if you guys want diagnoses based off of what you're picking in Smash, I could do that live for you. And I would love diagnoses from you as well. I'm a Lucario main, which I've been. I told somebody that one time, and they said, "Oh, are you okay?" And I said, "No, not really." Carmel, you've given me so many options. How can I narrow down what mental disorder you have? I'm kidding. I'm kidding fully. Pyra, Mithra, Lucario, or Zelda? I don't even know the first two. Is that from the new one? Is that like Kid Icarus? All right. Here's the hounds. Hound. This dog looks up to no good. That doesn't look like a hound. It's from Xenoblade? I have a take that you guys are not going to like. I miss when Smash Brothers had like 30 characters. There's too many now. We got to get rid of all the blue-haired boys. Sorry, Drexa. Marth is going. Marth is going for... Actually, we're keeping one Marth. We can keep one Marth, and that wasn't a misspeak. I mean one Marth. We're not keeping Shulk or whatever these other ones are called. You only get one blue-haired boy from Fire Emblem. I'm sorry. Those are the rules. They don't even play different. They don't even play different. Okay, Luna Knight. Mains were Peach and Marth. Again, I gotta have beef with the blue-haired boys here. Look at this lion. Focus, goddammit. Please. What is this? Whatever. Roy's the best one? Okay, so listen, to diagnose based off of the blue-haired boy trends, it's tricky. There's some kind of neurodivergence happening. I got to be honest, that's what's happening. And it's a little bit of a self-insert. And I think that's fine. I think if you have one particularly, that's good. Peach, I feel like you're a villain, Luna. I feel like you're a villain. I feel like you're up to no good with Peach. I feel like Peach is kind of a troll character, no? Because my experience is from Brawl, and when Peach was pulling out peaches and eating them mid fight, I'm also very bad at it, but that got me every time. All right, I'll be back with more cards. Kirby, Drax. Cosmic's getting political with the I like Ike. Okay, these are a little bit older. Look at this fella. Some of the old art is bizarre. It just doesn't really look like anything else. I probably would like Fire Emblem if I played it. I've kind of gotten to a point with Fire Emblem and stuff like that where I've just I don't know. I've like convinced myself that it wouldn't be for me, but maybe I need to wade into it. The other problem is I've only been playing Cyberpunk for the last like 8 months. that's Drax, that's a good call. I would love to see Phoenix Wright. I mean, who else is on that list of dream guests? For a long time it was Pac-Man for me, and then they put Pac-Man in, which I liked. Phoenix Wright fighting game. Goku. Okay. All right. Let me diagnose who's else in here. The cleric looked old and wise. He betrayed me. Yeah, he definitely would betray me. Dixie Kong. That's Carmel. I respect the Donkey Kong shout out there, because what if Funky Kong was in the game? What if it was like Pokemon Trainer but with all the Kongs? We get Cranky. The other Kongs that exist that I definitely know about. Do you remember the old cartoon? Cooking Mama? Ooh, Drex is cooking, Mama. These are cool. I don't even really know what's going on there. Like a funeral procession kind of a thing. Pink Panthers. Yeah. Zara Larson as a trophy, right? Or what do they call him now? A ghost? A spirit? Cooking Mama would actually have fun mechanics, I think. It'd be a little bit Kirby-y. What is going on there? I've played that. Are you talking about Pokken Tournament, Carmel? Focus. Ah! Those are the same card. Lasso of Truth action card. Who's seen the Backrooms? No spoilers. No spoilers in chat. I'm going to go this week, I think. People have been raving. People have been raving about the Backrooms in The Office. The greatest horror film of this generation, some have said. Also, Kane Pixels is like 20? How is that? I got so much respect for that guy. I wonder what he does next. I'd love to see like a Paranormal Activity or something by Kane. It doesn't come up for another. Das, without doxing yourself, where are you? Another 2 weeks? Jeez. It's sold out? Jesus. Okay. Paranormal Activity Broadway show. I would check it out. I'm not much of a play guy. And I tried to explain that to somebody recently, and they said, they kind of walked me through why I wasn't a play guy. And I discovered it's because I used to get dragged out to local theater in Kansas, and it wasn't exactly great. I had to dress up and drive to Wichita. Look at this fella. Happy Pride to this guy. I really like how the art's just changed over the years too, because like, what is this? It looks like it's like visually hard to parse, but it is dope. Okay, we're getting through here. If I get bored, I might pivot over to the rares for a minute here. Really? Germany doesn't have that's fascinating to me. I wouldn't have thought that. It's very America coded of me though. I guess things do happen at different times in different places. You know what's happening? That's going to fix it. The reflection was changing. Was changing what I see. There we go. Kind of grody. Kind of gross. Okay, there. Is that normal, Des? To have your releases come out like weeks after in America? How do you avoid spoilers? Like legitimately, how do you not get spoiled on literally everything that comes out? Do you just have to like not be on Twitter? A fate worse than death, not being on Twitter. It depends on the movie. Do you ever get them early? Because you would have so much power, dude. You could be like the. I mean, again, there's no spoilers in this chat, but what leaked the for TADC? Was it like it was some South American country? People were mad about that. It was in Portuguese. Was it from I don't know. It doesn't matter where it was from. I thought it was South America that had the leak. It was Brazil. That would make sense. Okay, I'm gonna take a bit of a poll because I know the GT Livers are really into TADC. Are the people that are here into TADC? Because I will talk about it a little bit. I'll talk about the controversy. I'll wade into the deep waters of TADC controversy. Y'all are into it? I think it's cool. That's what I want to start with. I want to start with I think it's cool. I'll also say I've only seen the stuff that we watched on stream, and I didn't go back. Some of the people online that are in this community for TADC are terrifying. I agree, Carmel. It is a very cool and it's very helpful for the indie animation industry. I think it's awesome that they're making the movie too. Oh, they specify the controversy. I think the show is cool. I don't think the controversy is cool. Yeah, I don't think that saying racist stuff on live streams is a good call. And here's the controversial part. That was a long time ago. It doesn't excuse it, but it was a long time ago. So I'm not a person that really crucifies people for saying stuff 8 years ago, but no stress if that's how you feel. The current fan base freaking out about her not having the like a big enough reaction to it leaking, that's crazy to me. I don't understand that at all. I mean, don't you just feel bad for it? Not you guys, not the people here. That's not what I'm saying. But like the community, don't you just feel like bad that it leaked? Like that sucks. Yeah. She's probably trying not to panic internally. It feels like in a lot of ways that community like bullied her out of ever making anything again. At least underneath that name, and that's horrible. That's not good. And I will answer clarifying questions if I've said anything that is controversial there, but I don't think I did. I don't think I said anything controversial. These are really weird. They're trying to do like a level up mechanic back in the day. It's so expensive. Why would you ever do it? This card is horrible. This is like nigh unplayable. It's horrible. Drex, what you think? Maybe she said something I don't know about. And I've got something else to say also. I'm dropping viewers actively by talking about this, but I don't care. The Daisy stuff. Okay, who knows about this? The trans Jack stuff. I feel highly qualified to speak about this. I think it's fine that people were making fan art about trans Jacks. You're not allowed to be upset when a character in a show that is not what you've decided their sexuality is in fandom. You can't be upset about that. Oh no, Carbol, have I waded into waters that are too deep? Do y'all not know about trans Jacks? What the fuck? They did a teaser today that made Jax pregnant? Is that official? What the fuck is this show? That's crazy. That's real? Hold on. We're gonna pull that up. We're gonna pull that up. Hold on, I gotta build a new scene here. I wasn't planning on going. Is this real? Glitch Studio TikTok story. Okay. Oh, what a horrible thing to type into a search bar. Hold on. Let me build this real quick. Get rid of my webcam. Okay. This is not the official video. Hold on. This is dangerous. Let me I need to not click on shit. I need to not click on shit on stream. What am I doing? What am I doing? This is not good. This is going off the rails immediately. Glitch Studio TikTok story. Okay, I'm just gonna cut. Let's. This is bad. This is bad for my footprint. I'm not getting the official video, guys. Okay. Glitch Studio. Okay, I found it. Is this it, chat?
Pregnant! Yep, there. You see? I knew they'd make this weird. Yeah, I can't.
Bro, what the fuck is this?
Oh, wait, what?
Is this a shit post? What is this? This is the official account? I don't get that. I don't get that at all. What? What the fuck? 2.4 million views. What's this one? This is the submissive frog from the show. What is this? Okay, that's quite enough of that for now. Who's making that? Like, is that Gooseworks? Is that Gooseworks? Surely not. Turn the music back down. Pregnant Jacks while sorting magic cards. Oh. It is a Monday. And it's a very normal one, too. Let's get back into sorting cores. I don't know what cores are. They kind of just look like white guys. Focus, goddammit. I think the cores are kind of like rock people, maybe? I would tend towards the insane there, but I do love shit posts from official media sources. Are those the official voice actors? Or do you think they just sampled like from some random thing for that? I hope they didn't call them back into the studio to record Michael Kovac going, I'm pregnant? Ah. It'd be kind of awesome, but seems like a bit of a waste of his time. You know, it also wasn't great for me that the one that the the stream keeps saying I sound like is the one that people think is racist now. That's not great for me. Selfishly, it's not great that the one that everyone says I sound like is racist. Thank you, Carvel. Is there anything else to talk about TADC? I'll probably watch it when it all comes out. I'm a little bit of a stickler for watching things that aren't fully out yet. Is this a good... I'm going to stop lifting it, I think. I'm going to keep it here. Is this... Let me zoom in a little bit. The lifting is just not working. There we go. That's what we're doing now. That's the new call. Your mom just brought you a naturally dyed red velvet cupcake. I'm allergic to red 40. That's awesome, Carmel. How do you naturally dye a red velvet cupcake? Because isn't red velvet just like chocolate with dye in it usually? I could be wrong about that. Beet juice. Sounds pretty good. Okay. Dinosaurs. I know this chat's gonna like these. I love the dinosaurs in Magic. They're so cool. I wish they printed more. Okay, chat. Should I go get the rares? I was going to keep this a quick stream. It's already been an hour. Let me go get the rares. I'm back. Okay. These are the best cards of my entire collection that I've scraped off the top. And that's what we're going to sort through for the next 15, 20 minutes. And I'm going to call it a night. But I will be back very soon and probably very often on this channel. So if you're not catching me on a different stream, I'll probably be here a couple of times a week. Try to turn this into a little bit of its own community. So we haven't come up with a name for the Liquid Fish stream viewers yet, but eventually we'll have our own little thing going on over here. Thank you, Carmel. Look at this guy. Look at this buff cat. Buff cat alert. Focus, goddammit. Focus, goddammit. Oh my god. Buff cat. We're getting into the cards that actually have a little bit of value now. More like blurry cat, and you're right about that. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a photo of what the camera rig is right now, because I'm balancing like 4 things to keep a webcam like balanced off the top of my computer setup. I'll post that after. If you want to follow me there, it's the same. It's the same as this Twitch handle. Okay, let's go through the rest of them. Find the angle. Liliana. Buff cat. Buff cat alert. Buff cat alert, guys. She looks studious. She looks lesbian. This card was very controversial. This card got banned from every major format like 10 days into its release. This camera kind of sucks. I need to get a new camera, I think, maybe. Nadu. If anybody, okay, so let me read this card aloud. If anybody plays Magic, you'll probably understand how ludicrous this is. Okay, it is for 3 mana, a generic, a green, and a blue. Let me set it down so you can see it better. Maybe. Oh, spoiler. Focus! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't get motion sick, chat. Oh, I fucked it. No, I fully fucked it. Shit. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Please stay there. There we go. Mockingbird. Mockingbird. Okay. It's still a little bit out of focus. We'll figure this out for next time. And usually I'll be playing games and shit, so it won't really matter. But, okay. Here, if you've played Magic before, you will realize how ludicrous this card is. It is for 3 mana, a flying 3/4, already at a good rate. Already at a good rate. Creatures you control have, whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand. This ability triggers only twice each turn. Do you know how easy it is to target a card in Magic? It is one of the easiest things to do in the entire game. This is a draw 2 on literally every turn. And you might think, wait, is it just my turn? No. If you're playing Commander, it's everybody's turn. There's 4 turns before it gets back to you. This card is insane. Let's move on. This is my Chris Pratt card. That's Chris Pratt. Do you guys like that? Do you like the Chris Pratt card? Owen Grady. No, it literally is. It's literally from Jurassic Park. It's literally a tie-in with Jurassic Park. Magic has gotten so crazy. They've really just started. Hold on, I'll find something else that's like relevant to this topic, and then we can talk about it more. What are you talking about, Drex? He's so cool. He should be in the Mario movie. He's so cool. They did a Spider-Man set recently. And I like Spider-Man. But is this a Magic the Gathering card? I know that's the debate amongst everyone that plays this game. And this is not, this is fine. This is fine. The problem I have is with the the bagel card and the hot dog card. I have a little bit of an issue with the hot dog. Let me see if I can find the hot dog card. I feel like it's important to show everybody the hot dog card. Okay, so when you envision Magic the Gathering, typically you think high fantasy. You think knights and dragons and stuff, right? Glizzy. Why does this exist? This is my case for Beyond Worlds or whatever they call it to not be fully into the game. This is hilarious. But but why does it exist? They also did avatar cards. I'll show you some avatar cards later too. What it's just Aang's sandal. Hot dogs, I guess hot dogs can be fantasy. I mean, hot dog, they've been making tubed meat for a long time, probably, in culture. Let me see if I can find the avatar cards here real quick. Actually, I got a couple more Spider-Man cards I can show you guys too. Let me just scrape some fun ones off the top here. Ooh, this one's neither of the things I'm talking about, but this one is sick. Dinosaur, big dinosaur. The Ultimate Spider-Man Show. Is that a new thing? I don't know if I've seen that. The Ultimate Spider-Man Show. Is it like the Ultimate Universe or something? I don't know. I'll take your word for it, Carmel. This card, I might have to do a price check on this live, actually. This card I think is worth like maybe $50. Carmel, do you wanna serve as the Googler one more time before we call it a stream? This is a foil Ulalek fused atrocity. Let me know. Let me know how many meals I can get off of that boy. I had some buddies in Austin that really got into this game, and they would buy these crazy boxes because they weren't media people, so they had actual salaries to deal with, and they would spend $400 on a box, and I would buy like one pack off of them, and I got lucky. Fused Atrocity. Ulalek. It's the foil one. Someone that knows more about Avatar, tell me about this. Three Chipotle bowls for the card. Is that with guac? Is that with guac? It's extra, you know. Is this cool for people that like Avatar? He who knows 10,000 things. I think the art looks great. I don't know much about Avatar. I have a bit of a sad story about my Avatar experience, and it's very short. And it's I started watching it and then immediately with a partner, and then immediately broke up. So I've only seen the first 30 episodes, and then I gave up. It's only $32. Oh my god. I thought it was going to be way more than that. That is only 3 Chipotle bowls. And maybe not even 3 Chipotle bowls. Maybe that's like 2.5 Chipotle bowls. No guac. No guac for me. Okay. I'm sorry, Caramel. That's sad. I'm just going to rifle through some of these, I think. I got sleeves on some of them, and they're kind of catching the light. If you have anything you want to talk about, just let me know. A lot of these are from decks. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll go through this pile, and then I'll show you guys 2 of my commander decks, and then I'm gonna call it. They are shiny. Drex, I have a question. Should I start with Korra? Because it is a prequel, right? Or do I need to watch Avatar and then go back to Korra? I really like the artifacts, guys. I like the machines. This card's worth a lot, too. That one turns into a walking house. Start with Avatar and then Korra. Okay. I'll let you know, Caramel. Actually, let's Google this one. Solitude. Thank you, Caramel. I appreciate you. I promise I won't put you to work every stream. This one is from a weird, like, they did like a Ghostbusters, like, 80s TV show set. And it's supposed to look like a VHS or something? I don't know. It's really weird looking. It looks like a different game. I mean, it looks like Cyber Chase or something. It is really cool. And I'm not trying to be a purist. I promise I'm not trying to be a purist. I got a lot of these. I don't know why I got so many of those. But at some level, I do want the cards to look a little bit cohesive. This guy, I feel like you guys will like this guy. Look at him. Look at this frog. 3 Chipotle bowls. I think I'm going to start measuring value of everything in Chipotle bowls from now on. That might be my move. Dude, Glarb is kind of awesome. This might be my next deck. Death Touch. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may pay lands or cast spells of mana value 4 or greater from the top of your library. Frog and Wizard and Noble. He's pretty dope. Okay, we're into the Spider-Man cards. Gwenom. They should make Gwenom into like a more real character that's in the movies. I know this will shock you guys, but the tranny really likes Gwen Stacy. I know this will shock you. That's another one of those weird, like, VHS cards. It's like a alien abduction of some kind. I like them. Gwenpool movie? That would be sick. Carmel, that's never happening. I love the idea. It's never happening. These are weird, like, promo cards from Japan that one of my buddies started living in. Gwenpool is canonically ace. That's dope. He started living in Japan, and he sent me these back. I think you could only get them over there, and I think you had to go in store for them. And the quality of this camera is garbage town. I have a rabbit one too. Let me find the rabbit one. looking. I found him. I found a couple more Spider-Man ones too. Hold on, let me sort. Let me sort with no spoilers. Boop, 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 boop. There's some goodies in here. Okay. Last couple cards. And then we will go to the decks, and then we will call it. More Spider-Man. This is cool. Like, the stuff that's in the normal border and has Spider-Man in it, this doesn't bother me at all. It's all the weird, like, and I like odd bordered stuff. I want it to feel, you know, part of the world a little bit. Spider sense. Lord of the Rings alert, Lord of the Rings alert, Lord of the Rings alert. It's the Shire, folks. It's because there's God. The hot dog has no context. It's Rivendell. Rivendell. I feel like Rivendell would be set in England in the real world. This one's just cool to me. I like the dragons and the Eldrazzis. I like the big monsters. I'm about a bit of a big monster player. Here is the exclusive Japanese rabbit. I think this is for Year of the Rabbit. Man, that reflection's pretty rough. Cool card, though. These are really unique, too. I can't tell if I like them or not. Cosmic Rose. Yeah, they put Spider-Man in there. They put Avatar in there. There's Lord of the Rings. I think they made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cards recently, and they sold them in like a weird pizza box. What else did they make? They made and that's just a cool card in general. Let me look up what's coming out for Universes Beyond here. There's some weird stuff coming out. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna rifle through some here, folks. And you won't tell me what you think is the strangest one. Michelangelo card. It exists. It exists. So here's the Universes Beyond, or the external IPs that they've put in the game. A little money spread for you guys while we're reading through this. They made The Walking Dead cards, Stranger Things, Street Fighter, Fortnite. Hold on, I'll show you the Fortnite cards. The Fortnite cards are crazy. Check these out. Why did they make these? Why did they make these? There's too much Fortnite. There's too much Fortnite. Why are they kind of dope? Garble! It's a supply llama. Okay, what else did they make? Oh, let's get off of that. Let's never click that. Okay. Warhammer makes sense. I have some of the Transformers cards. The Transformers cards are actually pretty cool. Wish there was a better way to see this. That is not gonna work. Never mind. D&D makes sense. Lord of the Rings makes sense. I played a Fortnite battle bus with Spider-Man. I've seen some people that made Deadpool decks because they also have Marvel cards now. And the Deadpool decks with all of the like anachronistic stuff actually makes a lot of sense. Evil Dead is cool. They made Princess Bride cards? Hold on, let me look that up. Yeah, Doctor Who makes a lot of sense too. Do y'all even know about Princess Bride? Is that like old head stuff? I'm gonna make a sweeping judgment here. If you're looking to date someone and they say their favorite movie is Princess Bride, run away. Oh, Drax, I'm sorry, I sniped you. I didn't mean it. 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 I promise I didn't mean it. I mean, the cards are cool. I think maybe I'm applying that to a specific person in my life, and I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You tried to read the book? Like the book is the book that they talk about in the movie that book? I didn't realize it was actually a book. What else they got here? Jurassic Park, I showed you some of those. They made Tomb Raider cards. I don't even know about like half of these. Oh, these are from like the new games. I mean, they're cool. I don't know. I don't know, man. Fallout. The Fallout cards were kind of cool. They made Miku cards? Hold on. Hold on. They're putting out a new Tomb Raider game? That's sick. I would totally play that. Okay, these are actually kind of dope. Those are actually sick. Assassin's Creed. Monty Python? What is this game, bro? What are we even talking about? There's Magic the Gathering Monty Python cards? That's crazy. Why? Why is that a thing? Oh, they made the African swallow. A shrubbery? Man, Magic really is for people in their 30s. That's so funny. That's so funny, bro. I don't know. Is there Minecraft cards? Let me keep looking. Get a lot of pop-ups here. Ghostbusters, Child's Play, Marvel, SpongeBob SquarePants. No, there's no Minecraft. That's actually really surprising to me. Let's look at the SpongeBob ones, and then I'll go grab my deck. Okay. These are also pretty sick. Maybe I'm turning around. Maybe I've changed my mind on whether the Elseworld cards are acceptable. And it happened live. To carry one. That's actually a reskin of a really good card. You could, that's like playable. You could like go into a cube and just play with that. All right, I'll be right back. I'll grab the decks. We'll go through them. We'll call it a stream. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. This is the first time I've streamed in like 6 months. This has been really fun. All right. 2 decks to show off. First one. Let me find the commander. If you play Magic, commander is the way to go. It's the most social. People are going to be the least mean to you. And the games are quick. Comparatively. First deck. It's a mech deck, guys. Whoa. It's Shurakai, Genesis Engine. And I'll quickly rifle through the cards. Happy to answer any questions about it if anybody cares about the mechanics of it, but it's been a minute since I've played it. It's all vehicles. This is my vehicle deck. Got some classics in there. This kind of alt art I really fuck with. That's cool. The triangle's a copy of Triforce. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know if Zelda can lay claim to every triangle shape. Got some angels in there. Got some big ships, dude. This is my this is secretly my cyberpunk deck. Carmel, what are you doing in Cyberpunk these days? I'm like 250 hours in, and I just restarted a playthrough. Your game broke? What the hell? What happened? I know it's still a little bit unstable on PC. You quit because you were pissed? No, Carmel. Get back in there. Get back in the cyberpunk mines, bro. It's too good. It kept crashing. You mod it? A lot of lands. It is a bit of a beast. If you guys remember Sif from last year, Creators in Fashion, I kind of got roped into directing that. It's a gaming PC. I'm sorry. That sucks. I kind of got roped into like directing that shoot day of, because some stuff fell apart behind the scenes. And then my boss at the time gave me his PlayStation as kind of payment for dealing with that. And now I have a PlayStation, so that's what I'm playing it on. This one's cool. Look at that. I don't even really know what it is. I'm not trying to turn this into the Theorist Gossip podcast, though. That's not what this show is. Okay. That's one of the decks. That's Shurakai, Genesis Engine. This deck makes people very upset. Why are there so many cards that give straight up Dragon Bug? I don't know. I do like it, though. I do like Dragon Bugs. It upsets people because vehicles are not creatures until you pilot them. So they're very hard to get off of the battlefield. there's a lot of cards in Magic that are like destroy all creatures or destroy target creature. And it's a lot rarer to run artifact interruption. So if you time it right, it's very hard to get your stuff off the board. And it kind of, this deck specifically is like actually pretty fucking solid. They introduced this new like mechanic for Magic in Commander where there's like tiers now, and you can only have a certain number of cards that are in a specific list in your deck to be in a specific tier. It's kind of annoying. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But I mean, this deck's probably like a tier 3, which is the middle of the road. But you could do some pub stomping with this thing because people are not ready for it. Speaking of not ready for it, this is my pet deck. This is my favorite card of all time. It's going to be a little bit hard to read on stream because it's kind of a busy card. This is Obosh the Prey Piercer. I think somebody asked me what my favorite card was on the GTL stream a couple of weeks ago. This one, dude, I love this card. What deck makes the people most upset? Of mine, it's these two. I'm a little bit of a rage baiter when I play Magic because I like doing like weird alt strategies. The whole thing with this Obosh deck, and I'll pull the card back up in a sec. Slinky? I know Slinky. Tell Slinky to get over here. Focus, goddammit. Hello? Just not doing it. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Jesus Christ. What? Hello? Oh, man. This is the last time this setup happens without it being fully tested. Oh, whatever. Whatever. The whole thing with this deck is... there we go. There's focus. The whole thing with this deck is if you have odd mana values, which is the number up here, the cards that do this... The cards that have odd mana values do double damage if you have your commander in play. So, for example, this card would do 2 damage per turn instead of 1. And it gets a little crazy. I'll point out some other examples. Double damage, and sometimes... What have I done to this camera? Not used it, and... in 6 months. That's what's happened, I think. Okay, yeah, this is a good example here. Because it's 5, right? And that's odd. Right? Math. Invader Parasite? Hold on, did you not like Invader Parasite? Let's go back to that real quick. Yeah, it's kind of like a mechanical mosquito gross boy. Yeah, it's a little bit rough. It's a little bit rough. Yeah, this is a good example to point out how the deck works, though. Because, okay, so say you have your commander in play. Boop. Commander's in play. You play this card. Typically, it would do 5 damage to target creature or player, and then you shuffle it into your deck. You start with 40 health in this game. If you're doing 10 damage to someone, that's a quarter of their health and 1 card. This deck gets crazy town. Shout out to Fuckface Break Shit, an old Rooster Teeth show that I think is called, what do they call it now? The Regulation Podcast? They kept going. There's Ugin. He's a dragon. It is possible to one-shot someone. It's very hard to give to 40 damage, but you can do it. This card's cool. Okay. One more time, Carmel. Let's look this one up. This one used to be worth like $70. This card is Crazyville. So when it deals combat damage to a player, you roll a d20, and then you create a number of treasure tokens equal to the result. Treasure tokens are what you would use to pay for cards. So if you roll a high number, you could win on the spot easily with this one. This one is very strange looking. This one's very strange. Okay, last couple ones here. Drum roll. Brrr. Lay it on me, Carmel. How many Chipotle bowls am I buying off this guy? Ooh! Okay. Okay, hold on. What? Is that real? Holy shit. $125? Let me pull that guy back out. That's crazy, Bill. This is from the like the Baldur's Gate / D&D set. 11 Chipotle bowls. 11 Chipotle bowls. Crazy. Last few. That is a success. You know, if times get tough, and they will, maybe I'll just sell some of my more expensive cards. I can finally move out of this godforsaken apartment. Tybalt. He's a cool guy. TCG players usually normal. Or accurate, I mean. Well, there it is, folks. The first Liquid Fish stream. Actually, I think this is the first Liquid Fish stream because I changed my name since I streamed last. This was a blast, guys. Thank you guys for being here. This is going to be... Will I do an apartment tour? I think when I have a better camera set up, I will do that. I'll probably be back later this week doing some Steam Roulette stuff because that does sound really fun to me. And I've got all of these demos that I stole from Tom Game Theory that I think I should probably use. So that probably will happen later this week. But thank you guys for being here. Checking me out on GTO on Wednesday. Ash's nose be willing. Tom will live. Yeah, he'll be fine. He doesn't need to play these games. I need to. I do. And I'll play them for you. This has been a blast, guys. Thank you for being here. I'll talk to you all soon. And if I have to make a promise to myself that I'm going to stream again soon, because usually what happens is I stream 1 or 2 times and it's so much fun, and then I get busy and it takes 6 months for me to stream again, but not this time. Not this time. Thank you, guys. Bye.